Hey, what's up, everybody, man? Y'all know what it is. It's Captain Tazaryach. The part of the world where I'm at where it's dark is Jersey. That's the part of the world I'm at where it's dark. Yeah, out here over in Jersey, when Esau, because he want to control the time, he pushes the time up. And that's what the lights are. When I cut the lights off, it's gonna be dark. But see, I got my hair out. About to go get it braided. Yeah, it's dark. Yeah. Young man Raheem, shout out to young man Raheem. So when I go like this, it's gonna get even darker. But y'all do know what I look like. I want to go to that debate in Times Square. I can't tell you what it. Listen, that debate in Times Square. When y'all find out about this debate in Times Square, it's gonna be some shit. That's all I'm gonna say. And they not ready. And they ain't wasting no time. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hello?
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Yeah, I'm calling from VA.
Hold on one.
My
Hold on.
name Lowe.
Hold on 1 second. Caller, hold on. All right, Los, what's your question or comment, brother?
Just want I don't know if it's on the topic or not, but
It's whatever.
just
Always
wanted to know
remember, you can talk about whatever you want to talk about, brother. Whatever subject you want to go over, you got it. What's up?
I just want to know is there what scripture or what the word say about like what happens when people pass.
Yeah, Ecclesiastes.
Um, so my cousin
Oh
in
man,
Baltimore, so I just want to know like like I don't know where he at for the word and stuff like that because some people say go to hell or heaven or whatever. I just hope
well,
you
first I want to say, Lord be with you and your family, especially to lose a relative in such horrific fashion, which speaks to how a lot of us, which is a lot of us have lost our loved ones to police violence. Actually, there's a video I want to play that Richard Pryor, you just reminded me, showing how, like even in the 50s and 60s, they was talking about how cops just all of a sudden just shoot black people and they don't have no answer for it. So I first want to send condolences, and comfort and prayers to your family, for losing your loved one. As to answer your question, you're welcome, brother. To answer your question directly, when when you die, our spirit goes to the Most High. That's in the book of Ecclesiastes 12 and 7. So it's a few scriptures I'm gonna give you. So in Ecclesiastes 12 and 7, I'm gonna read that one first. It says, then shall the dust return to the earth as it was, and the spirit shall return unto God who gave it. Your soul, his soul is not in no heaven. You know where hell was at? The unfortunate way that he passed. That's hell. Because that hell that your cousin experienced is the hell that too many of blacks and Latinos have experienced at the hands of the police, at the hands of the white man. You understand? So that's something that that we all suffer, unfortunately. So again, I apologize, but don't let nobody tell you that he's in some place getting poor. And just think about this, right? They in the Christian church, they say Satan is in hell, right? In charge of hell, right? And there he's supposed to torment and punish you. But aren't we getting so if Satan is there, then who's the one punishing us here? What is his name? What is he called? Because I would liken to think that Satan is right here on this earth. That's what I would like to think. That's what I would believe that before I would believe that we die and go somewhere else. And that comes from slavery. In slavery, they would teach us to be good slaves to make it to heaven. You had to behave your master, and if you wasn't, you would go to hell. That's where that concept comes from. So your
If he didn't repent before he died, then that's where he's gonna be at.
that's not in the Bible, brother. Even in 2 Samuel 7:12, when God was talking to David, he told David, when you sleep with your fathers, that's the word he used. Because when you die, you sleep. You're in a sleep state because your flesh separates from your spirit. So you're not nowhere getting tortured, and you're not nowhere torturing. You're not in no heavenly state. You're not in the hell state. You're just at peace. You understand?
Okay.
No sweating. If you
Yes,
ever
sir.
need, no problem. And if you and your family ever need some
So,
count,
so thank you. That give me a peace of mind
definitely,
because my
brother.
family's looking into like lawyers and things of that nature because the police has not released no body cam footage yet.
What was the
So
was it
we have
like was he like pulled over? Was he like pulled over? Was he on the run? Like what were the circumstances, if you don't mind me asking?
or they say um they got a call saying there was a guy he was being aggressive in like an apartment building
Uh-huh.
and they say he had a knife.
Mhm.
So, 5 officers pulled up and instead of teasing or any other method they could have used if they were turned
Of
for, they
course,
just
right.
shot him over here.
Instead of protect and serve, they just chose the other way, and that's the unfortunate part. So I would definitely wait for that body. Your family is right. Your family is right to wait for that body cam footage, and then based on that body cam footage, that'll let you know if you got a good case or not. You know what I mean? That'll let you know if there's some damage you could do or damage,
Yeah.
that cannot be done, brother. So, like I said, Lord be with you and your family. And if you need some counsel, like you said you called me now, no problem, brother. And as you call me now, if get down or something like that, just give me a call or text if you need to. All right. You heard me, brother?
Thank you. Yes, sir.
Yeah, no sweat. All right.
Yeah, I heard you. Thank you, sir.
Hey, no sweat, brother. Take care. No, I'm not on no Bluetooth. But him talking about that, I want to play this. This is a stand-up comedy, right? Um, this is stand-up comedy from Richard Pryor. This was done in the 50s. I want y'all to listen to this, all right? Hold on. Did I come back? Am I back now? Oh, shout out to Heaven. That Cap just got the orders, about to order more. Appreciate y'all. See, listen, I've been shipping them orders out fast as hell. Now, with that said, the last set of orders I dropped off, well, I got like, I think I got like four orders I got to drop off. But I am going to Vegas. So I'm going to Vegas. So I'm going to Vegas. I leave for Vegas tomorrow night. Like tomorrow, I think I got to get to the airport about 4 or something like that. So I'm be in Vegas basically Saturday, Sunday, come back Monday. So I'm gonna get right back on it. So if anybody, if y'all need it faster, you just gotta wait till after then. So I appreciate that. Appreciate the support. But I want to play y'all this video about cops. In the 50s, like the cops was cool. They just chase you. You could run. The guys, then about 63, they gave them pistols. It stopped being fun. Especially out here, they accidentally kill more niggas out here than any place in the world. Hey, man. Every time you read a paper, nigga accidentally shot 22 times in the face. You accidentally shoot a nigga 8 times in the chest. The guy goes with, well, Judge, Your Honor, it just fell down and went crazy, yacht. And they've done research and they found out like no civilians ever accidentally shot a policeman. They was talking about that. They've always police brutality on blacks, Latinos, and Native Indians have existed since the dawn of time. Since the dawn of time, it's existed. I did hang up on a brother by mistake, I think, when the call ended. Let me see if I can get him back. Give me a second here. See if we can get him back. Hey, Shalom, Mike. I think it hung up when the other caller hung up. But you got a question or comment, brother?
Yeah, I just had a quick question. Now, because this is it's just concerning like food and different things. We in Esau's wicked system, right? So
Right.
I believe it was the caller that called about like 2 weeks ago, stating that like Chick-fil-A and different places had like pork in they buns. It was called
Yeah.
mono.
I think he was off on that.
He wasn't off, but he just didn't have the full information. Now, monoglorisis, whatever it's called, I can't pronounce it.
Yeah, that's
Like
fine.
it's divided from either animal fat, it could be a cow or a pork, or some places they get it from plants.
Right.
Now, I've been like it's been messing with my conscience because when I see that it got it, I usually don't do it. But then when I find out, okay, they got it from plants. But sometimes the company can't tell. Sometimes, like when I'm researching it, like if I want to get something to eat,
Right.
the company don't have the information. So, like, what would you say in that instance, like, as far as what I should do? Because I'm trying to like,
That's your judgment call at that. If you want to just avoid the possibility and just not eat it, then so be it. But if you've done your research and they're not saying that it is or isn't, it's just a judgment call at that point. You might say, well, man, just to be on the safe side, I just ain't gonna eat it at all.
right. Well, not even just that. Like, because it reminded me like you told that story about how you and Tazaryach went to the restaurant and you see them grilling and then he's like, oh no, I gotta walk out.
Yeah, but we seeing
Like,
it though. Yeah, but that's different because we seeing them. Yeah.
was different in circumstances. So like I'll ask a lady, well, does this have like I eat it's a soup called Mexican soup called pozole, like really good, but they make it with pork. Sometimes they make it with chicken.
Mhm.
So the lady tried to lie and say it was chicken, but then turned out to be pork. Now sometimes like I'm looking at it like sometimes it like they could be lying, telling the truth just so they could lying so they could sell you the product, or if you
Now,
say
how
can
did
you
you
show me?
find out she was lying?
I called the other restaurant. They had two of the same restaurants.
See, you was diligent. That no, really, it was something on that heifer spirit that wasn't sitting right with you. Yeah, that's why I'm saying whatever answer she gave you, that was not content. That's what I mean when I say it's a judgment call. Now, based on your judgment, you like, I ain't trusting her. It don't sound right. Let me call this other spot. Then you find out the bitch lying. I would never go to that. I would never eat it. Wherever that place was, they lied. Yeah, I wouldn't even trust them with chicken. I wouldn't trust them with nothing. To lie about something like that because the thing about that lie is, what if you was allergic and then you had an allergic reaction? You know what I'm saying? That's what I use. That's where I go. Like when I go to Benihana's, right? Now I ain't been to Benihana's in a long time. But when I would go to
Right.
Benihana's, they cook the food. Benihana's is like a hibachi type of space. Yeah, like a hibachi restaurant where they cook everything in front of you. The first thing I tell them is I'm allergic to pork and shellfish. And so once you say that, what they do is you'll watch them. So they have the same tray with everybody. So they cook all the rice for everybody there. They do the egg, they do the onion and all that. But they cook your meat first. Then once they cook your meat first, then they slide your meat and everything over, pause, and then they cook everybody else's food. That's how they do it that way. So there's ways there.
Sorry to
Oh,
interrupt.
you good?
I was saying because like sometimes like I'll tell them that over sometimes I could be placing an order over the phone or just DoorDash and I put a special request. Now what if they like they see it but they don't do it, or they is that on me
Again,
at that
no,
point?
that's not on you. No, that's not on you. because you've done your due
So
diligence.
it's pretty much like if you know or not.
Right. Right. That's the whole. That's why I said it's a judgment call. Like if you don't know, now it's a judgment call. You either trust it or you don't. If you don't trust it, then just don't rock with it at all. But once you've done your due diligence, you can't be faulted for that.
And that's why I said, but even though we in Esau's wicked system, they like, cause they'll lie. You know what I'm saying?
Shit,
So
man,
whether
you know you can go to the supermarket and get beef sausage and just trust that it's beef sausage, eat the beef sausage, and then you fuck around and read them ingredients, and then the shit say it's in pork casing, which this
yeah,
guy.
yeah. So if it's I don't you got if it say beef casing, but we never know because we're not making actually.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
How you doing, brother?
Know.
Yeah. Nah, you never will know except the questions that you ask. And that's all you could do. So long as you asking the questions, you straight. It's only if you didn't ask and then you find out, then it's like, damn, why you didn't ask, nigga? You know better. Now that could happen.
Right.
But if you asking, no, you good.
Okay, that's all I had there, Cap.
Hey, no sweat. I appreciate that. That's all. It says I have a 16 and 11 James that has a first and second. I'm assuming that's supposed to be Maccabees. Is that Maccabees in the Hebrew? Also, I have a book called Bel and the Dragon in this book, An Official King. Yeah, Bel and the Dragon is an extended story of Daniel. That's Bel and the Dragon. That's Daniel dealing with king, and they got this idol called Bel. And because they got the idol called Bel, they think that's a god. And Daniel is like, this is not a god. And they like, yeah, but he eat the food every night. And he ran a test where he put some flour on the ground and they saw the feet and then they got unalive. So that the King James 1611 in the middle, those are the apocryphal books that bridges the gap between the Old and New Testament. That's what that's for. I saw another super chat. The Caps Grease, I'm working on getting that back. It's not back yet. Sincere Gold is definitely fire. Listen, man, it's not going to really be. I'm just driving to go get my hair braided. As y'all can see, my hair is out. That's my hair. Going to get my hair braided. I didn't do a car chronicle today. Had a pretty busy day, man, all day. Yo, you know what I did? Watch, I should have put this in the title. So as I'm moving around and I'm working, how many people say, how many people saw that Diddy documentary yet? How many people saw that Diddy documentary? Hey, I'm letting y'all know now. In January, it could be the middle of this month. The hair crack is gonna go up $25. It's gonna go up $5. I'm just letting y'all know now. Carla, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Calling from Philadelphia.
What's going on, sis?
I wanted to know, how often do you get your hair done? And is this like your regimen? Like you get it done very often, more frequently than most?
Depends on. So like, I just got my hair done like I think like maybe 2 weeks ago. So normally I try to go at least 3 weeks to a month. But like, let's say if I'm like right now I'm going to Vegas to do an interview, and so because I like to represent myself and I'm a fly nigga, I get my hair redone. So I can. So like if I wasn't going to Vegas this weekend, I wouldn't get my hair braided. I would let it sit a little longer. So normally I would say, yeah, so normally 3 to 4 weeks. So if you see me with a different hairstyle, it's because I had to do an interview and I don't want to be on camera with a messed up appearance. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm getting my hair redone.
Oh yeah, because my husband the same way. That's all I was asking.
Your husband must be a fly nigga. Listen, man. Hey, I'm gonna tell you, getting your hair braided every 2 weeks is better than them niggas with that dye in their hair. Cause them niggas with that dye in their hair is down. That's diabolical. Listen, I see young boys with the hair dye, and I'm wondering, like, it's getting to a space where men can't complain about women with makeup. And I thought it was a thing where brothers that had gray hair, didn't want to have gray hair, but young boys is getting a blackout in their hair. Like I don't understand it. And it looked fake. Yeah, it looked fake as hell.
Yeah, my husband said that about the choke out outline.
Yeah. Remember they used to outline niggas like caught a body.
Still do it.
Oh, they still do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit is crazy work. So let that man get his hair braided every 2 weeks. You should try to unbraid it for him. You know what I mean? Make sure it's right.
Oh, man. All
Yeah.
right. Big
Yeah.
girl said, "What's up?"
I'll tell him, you know, when the number looked familiar, but when the woman started speaking, I wasn't sure. Yeah, tell Big Bro, I'm going, listen, man, be a fly nigga. Get his hair braided. You know what I mean? So I'm with all that. Was there anything else, sis?
That's it.
All right,
Thank
no
you.
sweat. All right.
All right.
Yeah, did any of y'all see that Diddy series? I just watched all 4 parts today. Has anybody seen that? Yeah, that hair dye is diabolical. Y'all niggas out here with that. Listen, man. And you know the crazy part about the dye, especially for old niggas, you got your beard looking young, but your skin old. You gotta let the shit just match. You gotta let everything just match and line up. You look retarded. You look halfway retarded. Listen, the men with the hair dye look worse than women with weave and worse than women with a wig. You look worse than the women are. It's like you're competing. It's you know, it ain't unlawful, but it ain't masculine either. That's all I'm saying. The hair dye ain't masculine. That's all I'm saying. But I watched this Diddy series today. 4 parts, 4 hours. I watched the whole thing. And now before I get into Diddy, first I'm gonna just say some of that shit just don't. If this nigga is fucking, this nigga's the Godfather. If this nigga is doing all this shit, this nigga was bitching Suge Knight. If this nigga was doing all this shit in that documentary, Suge Knight wasn't the gangster, Diddy was the gangster. They tell this one story where some cat is with Diddy. They roll up on Suge. The cat with Diddy shoots the man with Suge, and then Suge grabs Diddy like a human shield. Like, if you're gonna shoot me, you're gonna shoot Diddy first. That shit is crazy. But I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna tell you that what that Diddy documentary exposes. This is 50 Cent. When I say exposes, it exposes every last person in that entertainment industry. If you can understand the Christian church, you'll understand the entertainment industry, and you'll understand Christianity. In the Christian church, no matter what that pastor does to the people, they let the shit slide. They let the abuse go. They let the adultery go. They let the sin go. And they all give the same excuse. Well, we don't want to expose the church. Everybody in that documentary said they didn't want to damage hip hop. So because they didn't want to, this one nigga, what's his name? Lil Ron? Lil Ron is telling how according to him, he's getting molested without knowing it because they put an HGB or GBH in the baby oil. So they putting freaky shit in the baby oil. So now, first of all, because they put in the fact that they put in the baby oil, that means the nigga had to be with the baby oil in the first place. So they putting GHB in the baby oil. He said he waking up. This man said, I was waking up next to girls. I don't know how I woke up next to the girls. I woke up and Diddy's next to me, and he don't know why Diddy next to him. But you know what he said? I just wanted to get paid. That's what he said. Lil Rod. I don't want to say that name. Not why I got it. I don't want to say Lil Rod. I'm gonna just say Lil Nigga. I'm not saying that name. So what that producer is saying is that if I gotta get fucked by Diddy to get paid, then I'm gonna get fucked by Diddy to get paid. That's what he's saying. Every woman, every man, everybody in there, while they're flying high with the ride, it's cool. Yeah, we saw Diddy beating him, but we thought he would get better. Then we realized he wouldn't. Yeah, because I grew up and my mama was addicted to, so I'm used to seeing that until they wasn't. Everybody was with, nobody cared what Diddy was doing. They didn't say, and nothing in that documentary suggested Biggie was with any of it. None of the documentary said Biggie was with any of it. So that like that documentary, them motherfuckers in that documentary that call themselves exposing Diddy, you really just exposed yourself. You exposed what the industry really is. Because if you think that's only with Bad Boy, you's dumb. That's Death Row, that's Bad Boy, that's Warner Brothers, Paramount, that's everything in that media. They all do the same shit. They all at the parties. They all getting drunk and high. They all having sex with each other. This is just Diddy's turn to get exposed. Like 50 Cent is not a hero. He ain't no fucking hero. He's not a hero because like he exposing something. He ain't a hero. If he was a hero, expose it all. Go into your shit. Go into, what is that shit, Aftermath? Go into G-Unit Aftermath. Talk about the shit that everybody doing. Because that's what everybody is doing. But they want to make it seem like they innocent. But the love of money, money, when they say money is the root of all evil, they was not lying, because you watched that shit for them 4 hours, and that's all I saw. That for 4 hours, niggas love money so much that they will let every sin go by. And now that they can't make money with the sinner, now they want to say, I've been wanted to say this. I wanted to tell this story and bring it out and do all of this shit like that, man. Try to make it seem like Cassie was innocent. Cassie ain't innocent either. Listen, they try to talk about Cassie's age. Cassie was already dealing with Ryan Leslie before Diddy took her. Cassie was already for the streets. It didn't take much convincing for Diddy to get Cassie. That bitch ain't innocent, man. Man, that's some that's some horrible. That's a horrible world to live in and want to be a part of. You got to think about how far you want to go in the entertainment industry, where you'll let a man take your ass, where you'll let a man slap you around, you'll let a man beat the shit out of you, you'll let a man do all of that in the hopes. Because here's the thing: the man or woman that's in power to give you money, to give you fame, to give you XYZ, and he knows that he can do anything to you just for the hope that you can get something, you'll never get the shit that you're looking for. You'll just be a person thinking that, well, I'm gonna get rich, because that's what Lil Rod was waiting for that money, and you know that money never came. So he let Diddy violate his ass for 10 months in the hopes that he would get paid, and didn't get paid. The only person got paid was Diddy on his ass. And so that's why when I listen to these stories, I don't have that, oh, that's messed up, that happened to him. Because these are willing fucking participants. That's what they are. These are people that willingly participated in doing this. Hold on one second. Okay. Yep. That's what I like. Every time I leave to go see Zanaya is the lady that does the wonderful braids. Every time I leave early to show up, I always get that text. I'm here. You can come now. I'm right around the corner. She's about to tighten this joint up. Hey, I'm gonna be on this brothers. I can't show y'all the brothers channel because it's on my iPhone. But I'm gonna be on this brothers podcast. Y'all were all from Sons of Thunder. He allowed a brother from his school hit me up, asked me if he could interview me. So I checked with with y'all all make sure it was straight. So I'll actually be on their platform. I think it's 11 o'clock tonight, trying to keep me up past my bedtime. Hopefully it only lasts. Hopefully it only lasts like an hour or so. Let me see what else. Sun is down, so I don't talk about my business. Or I did technically talk about my business, but not really. Let me see. I think that's it. So ain't nobody call. I appreciate y'all rocking with me. I just wanted to stay consistent, so y'all can't say I did not do a Car Chronicles today. Maybe I'll do an Airport Chronicles tomorrow when I'm on my way to Vegas. Look like I just might. So the debate I'm having on Jake Shields is 10 a.m. So it's 10 a.m. Vegas time, but it's so that would be 11, 12. It's 1 p.m. East Coast time. Also, I might be sitting with, I think somebody said Harry Rosenberg want to talk to me. That should be interesting. And then of course, I'm sitting with 607 Unc. So that's the schedule I got going. So until next time, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua Barakathum, Yahweh Shema Alathum Bashim Yahushua. Yeah, there'll be class on Monday, but I'm not teaching the class Monday. But there'll be class Monday.